So I'm out here using my transit to take level shots of my pipe coming from my septic to make sure I have the right flow for my water. Have a helper out here, show you, and you can meet him. So this is Bob. He's out here holding my measuring stick on the other end. Picked him up from China, had him tested. No coronavirus on him, so he's doing good, but he's got a problem in the wind. He likes falling over and laying down on the job, but I think it'll work. There you go. Turn my back for a second, and Bob's laying on the ground again. Man, kind of hard to get good help these days. Now that I got all my marks set with the transit of my heights and the slopes that I need, I laid out the last trench that we're going to need to dig. I pulled from stake to stake, ran a string on it, and then used marking paint to paint the dirt. If I keep my middle of my bucket teeth in on that line, it gives me a semi-straight line, and then I can trench. That line there is 10 feet away from this one, and then 10 feet away from this one here. So after that, we'll clean up these holes, and then we'll be able to call for an inspection. At the septic tank, I put in 2 of the risers for my clean out covers, and then I filled the rest of the dirt in around the septic tank. I only filled it up halfway, about 3.5 feet, and let it set for about a week and a half, and then I filled the rest of it up. This sand will compact, so now with the rain and stuff, it'll compact, and I will leave it like this until we do get our inspections, and then I can cover it up completely. Well, we got our open trench inspection a couple of days ago, so we can start filling these trenches up with rock and get our leach line in. I have the first one set in with rock. We have to level all that out. I've been working on the distribution boxes and the main line coming from our septic. Once we get all this in, we'll call the inspector back out to inspect our rock, our pipe, and then we will be able to get it set up and get it covered up. I've got the main line over here coming from the septic tank, tied in, ties into the outlet of the septic tank here, and then curves down here with 2 distribution boxes to my leach field. You put those in the ground, cover them with rock, and then I have 1 pipe coming through to the trench here. I installed this one yesterday and put this D-box in when the whirlwind hit. But what we'll do now is cut in our trench, our pipe from this trench to our distribution box from one side, and then we'll put another one on this side, and then we'll fill our last pipe up that comes out of the back of the distribution box through here, dig this area out, and run our pipe. But that there's our distribution line from the septic tank to our leach fields, and then our leach fields will get filled with rock, and then we'll install the pipes.